Alright guys, so we got a video from Darius M. And this lady here is mad that she has to pay for her own food. I mean, this might have been a date. She might have thought that she was getting freebies and etc. and what have you. And she wasn't interested in the guy, but she was interested in those Long Island iced teas and the sushi or whatever they had for dinner. So let's get right into this. She tries to embarrass the guy here.
This bill is only $115, and he telling me to pay for my own food. And you brought me here.
It's only $50.
But so what? What's the point? You brought me here.
Alright, so the guy is like, they're like, oh my god, I don't want to deal with this. But you know what? The thing is that she said it's only $115. So if you were to split that in half, let's say, yeah, so for you, it's only $58. So if $115 isn't a big deal to you, then I don't think $58 should be a big deal to you either. So why don't you pay for your own share? And if it was a big deal, then you shouldn't be eating at a restaurant that you can't afford.
Why would I pay for my own food? I got money, but
It say 3 Long Island on here. I didn't even have a Long Island.
okay. But you asked me what do I drink? I didn't know I was paying for my own stuff.
Okay, those Long Island iced teas, they're very strong in alcohol. If you can drink just one, finish just one Long Island iced tea, in my books, I would consider that impressive. Had a friend just last year. He drank for the first time. His first drink was a Long Island iced tea. He couldn't finish it. I mean, I did ask him if I can try a little bit, and I tried a little bit. Just one sip. I'm like, man, this is strong. So if you can manage to finish one whole cup, impressive. But three? How do you drink three? Unless, like, if you're not an alcoholic, how do you drink? How do you drink 3 glasses of in a matter of one meal, like 3 cups here? And don't forget, I mean, those Long Island iced teas, they are quite expensive when you're getting it from a restaurant. I mean, any drink you get from a restaurant is expensive, but those Long Island iced teas aren't cheap. And the fact that she drank three shows that she clearly thought this guy was going to pay for her. But even if she had zero consideration for the guy here, I mean, if you love the guy, you were into the guy, at least you'd have some consideration. But she's clearly not into this guy. She's just using him for free food and free drinks.
I mean,
Man,
I had the transportation.
I'm not even paying for my own stuff. I don't even care. I can't believe this, y'all. This is real.
You know why she can't believe it? Because she wanted a free meal. She wanted free drinks. I'm telling you, a lot of these women, they're not really into you like that.
All right, so just the fact that she doesn't have to pay part of the transportation cost. I mean, because, well, actually, well, no, if you go in someone's car, then, and it's their car and they didn't rent it, then, I mean, nobody pays for that. But, and for the gas too. But still, the guy did her a favor by picking her up, since since she is so strong, so independent, and has a lot of money. There's no reason why she couldn't have called the Uber there. So the guy definitely did save her a good chunk of change just on the way to the restaurant.
I'm telling you right now, I've been on dates with women and women who paid for their own way or offered. Those are women who are actually into you. I'm telling you right now. If a woman starts to get mad and frustrated, and she's like, "Well, you want me to split the bill? Why? If she doesn't even just offer the tip, She not into you. Now I'll say this from the guy's perspective.
Well, Darius is very right. I mean, I've gone to a restaurant with my former girlfriend many times. Can't say that I've paid for any of those times. Well, I paid for myself, but I didn't pay for her. However, I mean, I did cook for her, like when she came to my apartment and all that stuff. So, and she appreciated it. She appreciated me cooking for her more than us going to a restaurant. Also, yeah, like if the woman really likes you, then she would be very willing to pay for her own portion of the meal.
The reason why he probably didn't pay for the full thing is because he knew, number one, I don't really like this chick. You know, she is not my cup of tea. Number two,
Oh yeah, also it wouldn't have to be at a sushi place, at a restaurant like that. I mean, there was one time when we were out, like my girlfriend wanted the funnel cake, and I just bought it for her. So like, hey, you should, here you go. Just bought it for her as a treat, and she was very appreciative. She wasn't like, oh, what, you just spent $5 or $10 on me? Nothing like that. No. Um, but yeah, so this guy here clearly knows what's going on. So yep, one. Like, what is he saying again?
if she doesn't even just offer the tip, she not into you. Now I'll say this from the guy's perspective. The reason why he probably didn't pay for the full thing is because he knew, number one, I don't really like this chick. You know, she is not my cup of tea. Number two, I'm not gonna get nothing out of it. We ain't gonna have no situation. We ain't gonna hook up. We ain't gonna have sex. None of that. And number three, she was talking some crap. Whatever she was saying or doing, her manners, her behavior, let that dude know that, okay, she's gonna ghost me after this. I'm not gonna see this woman ever again. And men don't like being used. Just like women don't like being used for the body and everything, men don't like being used for the wallet. I don't care if it's $5, $10, $115.
Like this.
Right, and it's not just about the money. It's more about the gesture, like, oh, like she's only calling this guy when she wants to go to a restaurant, but they can't just come and, but she can't come to his house and relax over a bottle of wine or some homemade cooking. Like, Darius is right about the, like, using people. Like, yeah, women don't like to be used, and neither do men. Men don't want to be used for their bank account, for the size of their wallet, etc. And yeah, Darius is right here. This guy probably thought he's not going to get a situation outside of this, or like they're not going to hook up and etc. But even if they were going to, the woman probably didn't have good manners to begin with. So the guy was like, well, even if we're going to, like, I don't even want it. Because I wouldn't be surprised if she had poor table manners, if she didn't even eat properly, because like, she's now trying to embarrass this guy on the internet.
He's really,
And I had the transportation.
he really telling me to pay for
It costs like $30 in gas to come out here.
115, 115, and I gotta pay for my own food. I might as well pay for it all. I want to ask you something. If you went out to eat with a dude, if a dude brought you out to eat, and he said, "Are you paying for your own stuff?" Wouldn't you be like,
Me personally, that happened to me before.
"It happened to me before too, and it's happening right now."
Now she's trying to.
Oh, so she's not just embarrassing the guy on the internet. She's trying to make sure this guy gets the maximum embarrassment possible. She's trying to embarrass the guy to the not full extent, which full extent would be if she embarrasses the guy on the internet, but to the fullest extent.
Get the waitress involved. No, you still gonna pay for your own stuff. And here's the thing, guys. If a woman gets mad that she has to pay for her own stuff, she never really liked you in the first place.
Oh yeah, and especially after you try to embarrass me like that to the fullest extent, oh, you're definitely paying for your portion of the meal. In fact, you should be paying my portion too, to apologize for embarrassing me like that to the fullest extent. However, that's not going to happen. So you're going to pay for your own meal, definitely. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, well, thank you for trying to embarrass me. I mean, I feel much better now, so yeah, I'll definitely pay for your meal. No, it doesn't work like that.
Just wanted to get something free out of you, and then leave. I'll tell you this, women will hook up and get with the guy for free that they really like, but they will charge the guy for the guy that they really don't like. Women go on dates for free all the time. Y'all know this. Dinner dates, foodie calls. They got the guy's name saved under mimosas or Taco Bell or whatever restaurant food guy. Don't fall for the bait.
Yeah, it's so dumb how they save it as Taco Bell, Mimosas, free food guy, or foodie date guy on their phone. It's so dumb in case like the guy somehow sees what their name was saved under. I mean, come on, like I thought you'd at least be smarter than that, and you'd remember in your head which guy you call for what.
I'm about to pay the whole thing because it's like I want you to know that I got money.
I mean, that's what you want to do.
Just I'll pay the whole thing. Just you
The
gonna
whole
at least tip
thing.
her? You gonna tip her?
Bro, I told you.
Oh, okay, so she's only paying for the whole thing now just to show off, just to show like, yo, I have the money, I'm strong, independent, I have a career, etc. I have a lot of money, etc. So it's just to show off, not because she's paying for what she ate, not because she's being considerate by paying for those 3 Long Island iced teas that she had. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, please don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe with bell notifications, and share.